Half price trader. I mean, 168 is certainly very tempting. Just waiting for that siege to end. Actually, I mean, you've taken the Zazu capital. I don't really need that much from you, except for you to not be allied to those two. Give me war reps. Oh, it has to be occupied by us. And currently it's not. It's occupied by Kano. Probably because Kano wants it. Uprising. That's 14k as well. That's a bit of a problem. Especially because we lost one of the cheap mercenary companies. We want to get the free company. Oh, we already have the free company. Was it the Amazons who died? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it was. I'm not going to be able to get them for another 8 years. All of the other mercenaries are too big for me. That's a pain. We'd have to get the Grand Company, which is significantly more expensive. So the Asafo Company, with their extra morale, might be good. 4 ducats a month, though. 10k troops. I mean, I can get rid of the last of my infantry. So I just provide the cavalry only. Oh, it is autonomy. Yep, good call. Keep forgetting that they have an autonomy choice, which is quite cheap. Alright, you've taken that. So let's see if we can now piece you out for everything that we wanted. We can do so. Wait for our diplomat to get home. Alright, Yatenga. How would you like to be part of mighty Mali? Welcome to the good guys. Colonized tour. I want to do that, but I don't want to do it until I'm ready to deal with the Northerners. What does it require? Lose 2 base manpower in Joma. Gain 400 colonists as a frontier in Tuat, so you don't need colonists for that. Okay. Not now. So, Stronghai, how are you feeling about life? Tenga separatists, are you just marching through? No, you are hanging out there. You go ahead and attach yourselves to that army. You go and fight them. And Songhai, hello, we're at peace now, which means that I can go to economy and embargo you, because you're doing it to me. And definitely an eye for an eye is the right thing to do. Alright, good. So, Ouagadougou, you weren't in that war. None of my allies would join, so it'd be me against you, Oyo, and Dahomey. $14.57, already this big. Allies are definitely pulling their weight. Yeah, I mean, I've invested in them. I've had my diplomats constantly currying favours. Hey! Ugh. Fort raid seems fitting for like Japan, not so sure of its usefulness here. Oh, I'm sure it still will be, because a full year Actually, that's from pillaging capital, which I couldn't do there. But a tenth of a year, every time we take a fort, which includes capital forts, is going to be good. How's our economy nowadays? Struggling. Oh, we're rooting out corruption? Yeah, don't bother with that. What's my force limit like now? It's still 16. I think I do need to just chill for a bit. Get the cores and things finished. How's our autonomy looking? Dreadful. Absolutely garbage. I'm wondering if it's worth dropping the autonomy. Well, once we've done the cores, it might be. Let's do that. And this is also giving me a chance to actually gain some manpower back. You're... Oh no, we have a truce with you. We do not, however, have a truce with you. Alright, so... Songhai. If I take this... we get a special event, Mali and Songhai. If I complete both of those and have more than 350 development. How much dev does Songhai have? 60. Wow, we are significantly bigger than they are. Interesting. Canonbruno and Yao. These guys absolutely do not want to join. You only reduce autonomy if you're at peace, so the wars just make everything go up. Yep. Ah, we have missionaries in Kong and Guarico. Fair enough. Gotta say, having the extra missionary strength from the Monastery of Gen's pretty nice. Kong's done. Core it. How's governing capacity? Halfway. We're fine. Faulty AI wants me to have a drink as well. Alright then. Returning scholars. Particularly in the aftermath of the Mongol conquests in Western Africa. In the 13th century, Egypt and Syria emerged as the foremost centers of scholarly learning in the Muslim world. Sunni scholars of every persuasion flocked to Damascus and Cairo to learn from the most renowned teachers of science, theology, and above all, law. While Shiites traveled to Jabal Amil in Lebanon to meet with the scholars of the Orthodox 12-verse Shiism. Many students from our land, having completed their educational pilgrimage, are now returning home and hoping to implement legalistic Islam in the kingdom just as they learned it in the heartlands of Islam. And you know what? I am totally okay with that. Make it happen. What do we get for finishing this? Ooh, corruption. Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want to be paying for rooting out corruption. Huh. And in fact, with that in mind, we could not declare bankruptcy. We can debase currency. And then declare it totally legal to have done. Guarico has been converted. So that should just be one more core. And in fact, once we've done all the conversions, our force limit hopefully will go up again. Not so far, though. Excellent minister. Kara Diara, our army reformer, has proven to be an excellent appointment, doing valuable work for the realm. We are lucky to have such a fine minister in our employ. So we gain some government reform, or we get army tradition, navy tradition, army power. Government reform might be good. National tax, Amir influence versus manpower. Yeah, I would like to strengthen those noble privileges if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Especially because our autonomy is absolute garbage, so it's going to take us forever to get reforms. Now let's hope he can stabilise before we go bankrupt. I'm pretty confident we can. There's a couple of tricks I have up my sleeve for that. Speaking of which, and tricks, and sleeves, I should sort this by gold and then actually start increasing... Actually, no, I should not do this until we have the depletion reduction. Then we boost the mines to ridiculous levels. Because that's Mali's true power, is their estate privilege that gives them a minus 75% chance of mine depletion. Kong separatists down there in the south. Oh, I see. No, we don't need to conquer the whole of Western Africa. We just need another 3 provinces, in fact, in Sahel. And if that happens to be what Songhai owned, which I kind of suspect it might be, we'll probably complete that anyway. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. So we don't need to go to the southern area. Which means we're actually really close to restoring authority. Ooh. Isn't inflation such a problem with so many gold mines? Yes, but Mali also gets an inflation reduction privilege. Oh. Extend. Revolt. Fight. Overzealous Quadi. The Quadi is one of our major cities, is using his influence to interpret Islamic law as well as the edicts of the Mansa a bit too zealously. Not content to keep the status quo to the largely non-Muslim city, has been trying actively to force the non-believers to convert while systematically closing down their centres of worship. So the Ulema gain loyalty, the Dhimmi lose loyalty. I think we're going to stand by the Quadi. Missionary strength adoption though. You know what? Our mission strength is already ridiculous. 10 years though. Or we lose 13 ducats. I'm Mali. I'm rich! And we had a scandal, because of course we did. We're going to lose this fight. Oh, we're fighting a -1. We might do. We did. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. Sufi Syncreticism. Sufis, with their mystical and less legalistic approach to Islam, are often more welcome amongst the heathen than the highly educated ulema or the soldiers of the faith. Manifesting piety in other ways, such as dance, singing, and by blending Islamic tradition with local ones, the Sufis are not always at the best terms with the religious establishment. A Sufi leader managed to get quite a following in Hombori, with a great number of fetishist converts joining his disciples. His followers are clearing land for new settlements where they may live together, and this would lead to a much greater Islamic influence in the entire area. Many along the ulema are asking that we send him on his way, as they fear he is leading the true faithful astray and blurring the lines between Islam and the fetishist faith. He is doing God's work. I mean, we went the tolerant path. This is also giving us missionary strength. It's only local, though. Fine. You seem to be replenishing troops much more quickly than I am. Oh, that was one of the gold provinces. That's annoying. Latakia. For centuries, many of the followers of the Ali have considered it a necessity to hide themselves and feign adherence to other religious customs in order to keep their faith alive. Authorities in Futajalon have increasingly come to suspect there is an increasing number of Shias amongst the local Sufi lodges, and would like our blessings in their attempts to root them out. So we cannot tolerate these heretics or respect the Sufi lodges. 40% chance they become Shia. Root them out. We really shouldn't have gone tolerance. That was such a... Whoa, big mistake. Oh, they didn't get a -2, and they got a really good roll. Are we going to out-morale them? We did. Oh, man, that was a bit close. Coring is almost... Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, these are peasants. I'll take the autonomy. Mordred goes the tolerant path. Also Mordred, follow our god or feel the wrath of the Mali Inquisition. Yeah. We have had complaints from several dignitaries in our country that the new practices of our merchants are clearly heretical and that we should stop them. I'll lose the Diplo because we don't have a... Well, no, Diplo is production. Should have kept that. Mistake! Yeah, we're not going to get any assistance fighting against you. You've gained a lot of manpower. Which means I'll be leaning very heavily on mercenary power. I wonder. 32. We can get up to a 10 pip commander. We currently have a 6. One more core. The time it takes to get the gold control privilege in Mali is kind of unfair compared to, say, Mutapa, who isn't gated behind trade station manufacturers. Yeah, Mali has a hard time of everything, really. Hey, Sparkeith. Well, we definitely can't fight Songhai while we have... Wait a sec. Wait. Bye! Mule Kita. Mansa Mule. And I can even afford to boost stability so we don't have an immediate problem. Heck yeah. So now we have an 1197. That feels a lot more appropriate. And he's also tolerant. Okay. Well, our Monic point generation is about to go through the roof, which is lovely. If Mansa Mule is not good for trade, I don't know what will. May Mansa Mule lead us into a new golden age, indeed. Like his father did quite a lot of good reforms there. Oh, that's a point. How's our AE like? Our AE is high, but only with people I don't really care about. They have a decent amount of manpower. Our force limit's actually gone down, having cored pretty much everything. I think it's just because our autonomy is so bad. I'm going to boost you again, just so we have the +1. Sheikh-ul-Islam, where the Qadis are the judges of the land, the Muftis are the ones to provide general legal interpretation and doctrine. A kingdom as large as ours, however, needs an overarching authority over all the Muftis. Traditionally, this was the role of the Sheikh-ul-Islam. The Sheikh-ul-Islam is not only the author of fatwas himself, but he is also the one to appoint many regional Muftis to the realm, and ultimately he is the person who will safeguard the legality of the Mansa's edicts. Naturally, the man we pick will belong to the Maliki, but there is a number of distinguished candidates to choose from. So we can get tax, we can get tolerance, we can get legitimacy. Our legitimacy is already 80, so I don't think we need to do that. I think we'll probably go for the righteous one. Tolerance to the true faith, and also moving us towards legalism some more. Oh, geez, you got to Miltech 3 already. Ah, okay. That's a problem. Yeah, your morale is going to completely dwarf us. That's why you were drilling. Returning scholars. Let's go for more legalism. And in fact, going legalism here is really good because it reduces tech cost. Unfortunately, we are still taking loans. We're now at 8. Adopt the title of Khalifa. Prestige goes up. That works for me. Denouncement of sect practices. Unrest goes down, legalism goes up. That works for me. Enforce religious unity. Missionary strength versus heretics. That one I don't think we really need. And we lost our royal marriage with Stronghai. Cool. So, Jolof, you are now friendly, right? No, you're not. Let's see what we can do about that. Now you are. I'm developing them up more than I am myself. 2 will allow feudalism spread. That's true. I mean, actually, Songhai is... Of course, Songhai gets it through the mission tree. Now, is Mali one of the ones that gets it through the mission tree? I could have sworn they are. I could be wrong. It might be Songhai that gets it, not us. Oh, I think we do get spread, but only at a certain level. So it has to be a certain amount else. Oh no, it is spreading. I stand corrected. Old world non-tribal capital plus 0.019. Because we're not tribal, we're a monarchy. So yes, Mali is one of, I think, 3 nations in Africa that get this ticking. So actually it would make a lot of sense for us to get advancement effort here. In Timbuktu. Does that mean that Joma's been getting it as well? Because this was our old capital. Yeah, it was. It's just Timbuktu is bigger. Well remembered. Thank you. We have a new heir. 325. Daoud. Sure. The House of Summer with the union of Mul and Pogwabga. We have gained not only a spouse, but also a new ally in the realm. Poggers! And you can be stated, which I would love to do. Thank you. Oh, we're missing Miltech. Discipline? Discipline. Songhai is fabricating some stuff. Let's move you guys back a bit, just to buy ourselves a bit more time in the case things go horribly, horribly wrong. We need to have our showdown with Songhai. Like, we've gotten a bit lucky, I think, that they haven't themselves expanded. It's because we kind of surrounded them with allies. Curry favor. Now I want to have curries. Is the music new? Yes, there is new music with the DLC. Roka fanboy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Could also consider developing the capital, considering it's one of the few places without autonomy issues. True. I'm always... You know what? The capital is the one place that... Well, not the one place, but is a place in my mind that actually makes sense to develop for institutions. It's something I hate doing usually, though. Your military, however... Oh, no. Do not spend military points. Diplo points are fine. But don't you dare spend mil points. So when do you reckon this is going to happen? Next year! Oh, heck yeah! And then we're going to have to take some loans to then have it appear properly. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Boop. Oh, you don't actually save me much money because... Still paying for the mercenaries. The poor of Gen. As cities grow, the old amenities and walls that once supported them decay. Gen gets dev cost. In Gen, this has led... as cities grow, the old amenities and walls that once supported them decay. In Gen, this has over time led to change. Less clean workshops, such as those of the tanners, were moved beyond the city walls, as have the cemeteries. Most visible, however, is the increasing number of poor in the streets. As existing charities have not been able to keep up with the rapid growth of the city, it's been suggested we set aside more street property as waqf, charitable donations for the upkeep of the public soup kitchens and bathhouses. I'm going to accept this because Gen, I believe, is, one of the better provinces, especially because the Grand Mosque is there and it's a cloth producer. It's somewhere I would like to develop. But I think at this point what I'm going to start doing is replacing my mercenary army with regular troops again, because they are quite a lot cheaper. We're going to go up to a stack of 4 cav and then the rest infantry. And then hopefully this will wean us off the loans. Because I'm fully well aware of the fact we're going to need to take some more loans. In order to embrace. Thank you very much for your service, Free Company, but it's no longer required. And now army maintenance can in fact go down. State maintenance is still really high. Right, because we have a couple of development. State edict was there. My bad. Turn you off. Off. State maintenance is down. Advisors are the other thing that's costing us a small fortune.